The orca lives in every corner of the ocean, from the Arctic to the Atlantic, the Southern to the Indian, to the mighty Pacific and beyond. This whale story is the ocean's story, and it is one we all share.
Welcome to SeaWorld's Orca Encounter. My name is James, and it is my honor to introduce you to this intriguing and majestic animal. Like seeing a killer whale up close and learning about them and all of their natural behaviors. We hope that this Orca encounter helps you gain a better understanding of these magnificent creatures and all that they represent.
While they are found in every ocean, orcas living off the coast of Iceland are quite different than those near Costa Rica. In fact, there are at least 10 types, or ecotypes, of killer whales. An ecotype describes the differences between killer whale size, physical form, prey, social structure, and habitat. As you can see, the differences are subtle, but noticeable when compared side by side. Orcas are adapted perfectly to their environment, and even the whale's black and white coloration has a purpose. It camouflages the outline of their bodies in the water, making it easier for them to surprise and catch their prey. The black of the whale blends in with the dark depths of the ocean. When viewed from below, the orca's white bellies match the brighter surface of the water, blending with the light above, giving them the perfect camouflage.
Killer whales truly are a natural wonder, and my friend Shouka here is going to help me show you some of their physical characteristics. Their blowhole at the top of their head is perfectly designed for gaining a quick breath of air at the surface of the water. Even their eyes work to their advantage. It looks like their eyes are within that white eye patch, but that's just a visual distraction. Their eyes are actually located in the darker area in front of the white eye patch, camouflaged from thrashing prey. The fin at the top of the whale, that's known as a dorsal fin. The dorsal fin helps stabilize the whale as it swims and helps regulate their body temperature. The flippers on either side of the whale's body are known as pectoral flippers, which are mainly used for steering and stopping. Each pectoral flipper has 5 bony digits in them, just like the human hand. And the lobes on either side of the whale's tail are known as tail flukes. The tail flukes are the engine of the killer whale, propelling them up to speeds of 30 miles an hour, which can be as fast as some of our speedboats. But an orca swims the fastest and uses the most power when they're propelling their nearly 10,000-pound bodies all the way up and out of the water.
Killer whales are highly social animals with a well-defined social structure. An orca pod is always led by a female. Though just half the size of her male counterpart, she is in charge. It's all about attitude, not size. Because they live and work as a group, orcas need to communicate with sounds and body language. Orcas use clicks for echolocation or navigation. Whistles to socialize in the pod. And calls for group coordination and hunting. Vocal development studies here at SeaWorld show that early on, calves learn vocalization from their mothers. But as they grow, they learn from others close to them as well. This is a bottlenose dolphin call that Shouka learned and even taught other killer whales here at SeaWorld. In fact, orcas are the largest members of the dolphin family. Whales here and in the wild use vocalization to communicate all the time.
Like all animals, killer whales use body language as a form of communication. Pectoral slaps are used to display dominance and help get noticed. For example, a mother may use a peck slap to get her calf's attention. But when they really want to be heard, they breach. Spy hopping is how killer whales coordinate and get a better view of their surroundings when they hunt. Fluke slaps are also another form of communication killer whales use in the wild, and of course, here at SeaWorld.
Them together. The whales use sounds to coordinate with each other and to disorient the area. With the fish confused and contained, the whales stun them with their powerful tail flukes, making for an easy meal.
southern hemisphere will actually capture sea lions by pulling them right off the beach. Watch as Ikaika demonstrates a similar behavior right here at our slide out. Arctic orcas will actually create waves that'll wash over floating blocks of ice, knocking unsuspecting seals into the water. Watch as our whales demonstrate a similar wave-making technique here at the front of the pool, demonstrating one of the many complex and impressive hunting abilities killer whales have developed around the world. Well, you just saw all these waves crashing here in front of you. However, you truly can't imagine the amount of water displaced until you've experienced it firsthand. Luckily, we have two brave volunteers here that have volunteered to feel the power of the wave created by the killer whale. So everyone, put your hands together for Yosa and for Natalie. Alrighty, my friends, come on down. Watch your step there, it's a bit slippery. So we're going to do a bit of an experiment here. You're going to be our seals, so I'm going to have you take a seat on our iceberg, and I highly recommend holding on to that handle there, because in a bit it's about to get a whole lot chillier for you. So everybody, here we go, count them down in 3, 2, 1. Welcome to SeaWorld. Come on over. Great job, friends. Now, killer whales can be found throughout the world's oceans, so it's no wonder why they have all types of prey, including other whales. Good job, friends. The blue whale on the screen is the largest animal on Earth. It is 5 times longer and 50 times heavier than these orcas here in front of you. So, how does a whale this size take down a whale that size? Well, it's all possible because killer whales are the ultimate team players.
In this example, we see the larger male orcas surround a sperm whale, forming a perimeter, while the females continue to drive the whale forward until it reaches exhaustion. The calves then move in to join the adults in the group. Whatever their prey, killer whales always cooperate and hunt together, making them a highly successful predator.
Now, as you can see, play is an important part of everyday life for killer whales. It's how they teach the young how to hunt and develop their skills as they grow. Killer whales spend a lot of time interacting and showing their playful side, both in the wild and, of course, here at SeaWorld. Porpoising is when an orca swims fast at the surface, breaking out of the water just briefly. Now you can see them doing this when catching a ride in the wake of a boat or when surfing a wave. Now, orcas love to be touched and will actually rub their bellies on rocks when they can. Watch as Shouka demonstrates a similar behavior right here at our slide out, just like the whales would in British Columbia. Now you'll see whales imitate each other in the wild, and we see it here at SeaWorld all the time, where they're constantly mimicking and learning from each other. Playful behavior does have a purpose. Normally, a tail whip would be used to stun fish when hunting. However, today I got a feeling they're going to be stunning all of you. Trusted relationships and provide optimal healthcare, research, and even quality of life. The whales at times will even take an active role in their own healthcare and well-being. For example, they'll present us with their tail flukes, which is helpful when obtaining a voluntary blood sample. And they'll even sign up on a scale so we can monitor their weight, just like Orca here on the video. Smaller whales here, clocking in at about 5,000 pounds. Although she is little, she has a big personality. She's an ambassador for wild counterparts and has inspired millions around the world, and hopefully all of you today. We challenge our whales to try new things to engage and to stimulate their minds. Diet, exercise, and of course play. Keep them in great shape.
The whales here at SeaWorld have helped killer whales in the wild by participating in many research studies. One ongoing study monitors the whale's heart rate and breathing to understand how marine noise pollution from ship engines and other sources affect wild populations. In another study, scientists from NOAA, the National Oceanic and Atmospheric Administration, took measurements of the killer whales living here, including pregnant whales. By comparing these measurements with growing footage of killer whales in the wild, scientists are able to monitor the wild population's nutritional and reproductive states. Other research has been done here at SeaWorld on the killer whale's genetic composition. This research will help create an effective model to understand how toxins in the ocean impact wild killer whales and their milk supply. What we learn from the whales in our care every day is actively helping whales in the wild survive. And just by being here today, you've supported our rescue, research, and conservation efforts all around the world. If we work together, like the killer whale, we can protect the future of the Ocinus orca and this beautiful planet that we all share.
much for joining us today here at Orca Encounter. We hope to gain a greater appreciation for these animals. Have a great rest of your day here at SeaWorld.